And as Sister Gabriela was saying,
in the face of the coronavirus pandemic, the crime of human trafficking continues, with more enslaved now than at any other moment in history. Rome Report's Premium spoke with two sisters on the front line of the crisis. In the Zoom conference, Sister Gabriela Botani and Sister Anne Victory shared their international and U.S.-based experiences respectively. They said the lockdown posed various challenges, including an increase in online sexual exploitation.
And it's an addiction. So it's a very, very complicated issue without much regard for the persons who are actually in those videos.
We met people that they are clearly under exploitation, but it is not easy to be recognized as a victim of trafficking.
Many of the victims are extremely vulnerable, also hard hit by COVID and poverty. They could include migrants or those in prostitution, seen as criminals instead of victims. One of the keys to overcome the problem as a whole is awareness.
There is a need to speak more about this. And there is a need because not only through the media, but also to empower in the education also people, because the less we speak, the more also the trafficker or this organization become also powerful.
This education must be used for both future generations and for current lawmakers around the world.
When we know we have the laws and they are not being enforced, we have the power to communicate with our representatives, and we can vote them out of office. And for many of them, that speaks.
The Catholic Sisters confirmed the Church's global presence and support in this fight against exploitation. Both encouraged best practices in parishes, schools, and by individuals to protect the most vulnerable. Some include praying for victims, speaking about exploitation at work, teaching children in the classroom, and donating to those on the front lines. These sisters also undergo training to recognize and help each victim they encounter and get them back on their feet so they can enter society without fear of losing their freedom once again.